Greetings and welcome back. I've really enjoyed sharing my living in Ghana experience with you all. I'm really glad that you continue to join us and watch as we progress and we move along with our projects. Just sharing you a little bit of activities that we've done, a little time back while we were getting things prepared up on the land and building and all. So just sharing and showing some of the things that we do. This was early one morning and we heard the guys come outside from our neighbors. They were like calling, shouting out, hey, because my children, we all love horses, so they were calling us out so that we can ride. So the children really enjoyed, that morning. They were like wiping the boogers on their eyes, jumping on the horses and, just having a good morning. So let's get started with today. That's all, guys. So you'll remember the block machine that we had purchased some time ago. We had raised finances to get the block machine, and we started producing our own solid 5-inch and 6-inch block. These blocks are very heavy. I don't know if you remember me saying from before, because that's the block that we built the first part of the house that we are now living in, the little one bedroom that we are all in right now. So we started our boundary wall, and this was teaching moments. This is Sean getting in and showing the guys how to lay clean straight mortar lines. They were putting the string out so that they can follow the string along so we can have a straight wall. What better way to teach them than on the boundary wall, right? So we're teaching, but we're still getting work done. And we're still family effort. So the family was coming together, building up our wall. So Mari and Nico getting in. And these are guys, when we hooked up our block machine, Sean had done some modifications because coming from Bermuda, we build a lot with the 8-inch block. 8-inch block has holes straight through them. So what he done was modified this machine so that we can make our own 8-inch block. You see that? Rather than using the solid 6s, it definitely gave a relief of lifting the heaviness of the 6-inch solids and everything. So as you can see there, we're moving right along to make loads and loads of 8-inch block. Once we order the sand, the quarry dust, and the cement, and the water, of course. So I'm just showing you here. This is all our 8-inch block that we have made, and we built up the boundary wall. So you see all the boundary wall. And if you remember in the earlier videos showing you the walls, this neighborhood was just trees and dirt. So our neighbor has the same 8-inch walls, and so do we. So we're selling a little bit of block where and when we can. A lot of people's not familiar with it yet, but it will catch on soon. It's a lot easier to build with. In the yard there. So the boundary wall is almost finished. It's not the complete height where we want it to, but that's our boundary wall. So once we had the boundary wall done, we started to get the deck ready for the rest of the house, and this was pouring day. Pouring the floors of the pouring the deck of the first floors for the other apartments. What a day. They started like 6. They all came. We have a few guys that come along that work along with us. It's about 6 of them. And Sean teaches them, they're learning the Bermuda style way of building. So remember, the first part of the house, we built the walls up and then we poured the floor. This one, we're pouring the floor first and then we'll build up the walls. So we're just teaching them the different ways we do it. So we put our electrical piping and stuff in, the plumbing piping, because it was a plan that we drew where we laid out where we want the bathrooms and the electrical, the plugs and everything, which they don't do. They cut it in their walls after. So this saves time, money, and because remember, we're budget building. So, and they loved it. They love learning. They ask questions. They're always asking questions. So there you have it. Yeah, it was good. And they got this deck poured. I want to say it was about 4 hours, if that. They done a really good job in pouring that. So that's our dog curler. Remember, our dogs came with us. So yeah. So now it's time to start laying some block. Got these buildings up. So I'm just keeping you up to date with everything going on. I think I'll give you a show of my gardens and my fruit trees and how they are doing. So this was a day out for hubby and I. Remember, he had got really sick, so this was after that. And we went out for some coconut water, rehydrating. A beautiful experience. Crazy. The one chopping doing coconut. This is a village that he used to stay in and he took us to visit. Not far from where we stay. Maybe about an hour drive, if that. So as you can see, we were really enjoying our day out.
It tastes good.
I need this then.
You need.
So show us your spoon. You made a spoon for us. How you use it? So you can eat the meat inside the coconut. Oh, Grandma, you love this. I know you had all this before. It's not as soft because I don't like it real jelly. But it's good. Then we jumped in. They were pulling up all the fishing nets from out of the sea. And the nets are so big that they were pulling from, you see how far back from the water they are. Just pulling and pulling. Everybody just jumped in. Anybody in the village was just grabbing the rope and helping to pull in this fish. Because in the fishing village, that's their way of living. So what I want to do is just thank you guys. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the love that you are showing. Thank you. May our Father Yahuwah bless you. And I pray that you continue to stay with us on this journey. Share. Subscribe if you haven't already. And smash that like button. I give thanks. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for the next ones coming. Be safe and peace and love. Living in Ghana.